Hello and welcome back to the farm. Welcome back to CCTV for maybe my favorite location we've ever done, including the Cat Cafe. You got a little friend there, James?
Yeah, I was trying to adopt this little fella, and he wants to be
Goodbye.
free.
Your timing was impeccable. We've all got some little friends here. Okay, we're gonna knock the camera over. Is that what
He
we're
just
doing?
flew inside.
Yeah, he wasn't having it. Come on, buddy.
He's going back in.
Come on, my little babushka.
This is great for all the audio listeners.
Well, it's fine. So here's if you're just listening, picture us on a small urban farm.
It's like an independent farm.
Yeah, behind a pool. I was booking our location this week. It's just a little awkward for you to sit on my lap, isn't it? This is what it's like if I have a little dog.
You finally adopted a dog.
Yeah. And I was like, well, they've got a pool, and then I realized they've got goats and chickens, and that's a heck of a lot more fun than just getting a pool. So we're having fun today. We got Alec, his first time on the podcast.
Greetings.
Hello.
Welcome. It makes it official now.
Tangled up in the rope.
You're on the podcast.
Yeah.
You're here in person.
I never got like a official welcome, I guess.
Well, you don't really need one, all right?
No,
What's
I don't
better
need to.
welcome than this?
I can like take off an Optimus Prime mask on camera or something. No.
Oh my.
Do you have a mask you can take off?
Yeah.
Do you put on a mask when you record?
Yeah.
We'll get into that at some point during this podcast.
Why don't you roam?
This is a podcast, though, right?
This is a podcast / visual. Are you okay?
He just tripped himself over my foot. I think he was trying to commit insurance fraud.
I like that he went to his knees and then just stayed there. I was like, this will work for me.
But what is it about this place that's unique in contrast to just say, we go to a zoo or to a farm?
Well, we could have done those things, I guess. I think if you went to a zoo, a lot more would be involved,
Yeah.
And we probably wouldn't be able to handle the tigers. But here, we got goats on parade. We got chickens.
It's trying to eat your hat.
He's definitely eating your hat. Had a little beard eating
Listen
before
here,
this started.
sir.
I think that one right
mine.
there for our visual viewers is lightning, I believe.
He's, you see, I don't know, this might be hard to tell, has jumped up onto a box, onto a canopy.
tarp, yeah.
He's just eating the neighbor's tree there. We were informed if we let them all loose at once, they would just immediately beeline to this rose bush over here and start going to town. So, we can take it on a case-by-case basis while we catch up with Alec today. And just enjoy that background clucking of nature.
I got one.
This one's pretty chill. I've seen this one.
What's his name?
I
don't know.
I think
I don't
it's
think
a she.
we don't know all the chicken names, but yeah, it's a she.
Oh, what's her name?
Yeah. Oh, Sean.
Shawn Mendes.
Shawn
Shawn
Mendes.
This is Shawn Mendes?
Yes.
Look at these claws.
What's up, buddy?
She's like, what? I've been abducted.
I'm gonna
What are
get
you
pooped
doing?
This is the special guest.
Absolutely gonna get pooped on.
This is not a rooster.
that's
It's not a
You
rooster.
want me to get you the rooster? I'll get you the
She
rooster.
said that his name was Shawn Mendes.
Her name is Shawn Mendes.
Maybe it is
That's
rooster.
a chicken.
I mean, it's got the thing, but I thought there was maybe it's a
No,
rooster.
that's a chicken.
There's just so
Anyways.
much we city
Alright.
slickers don't know about,
Rooster's got the tails, and they got everything else going on. They
Yeah.
walk different.
Here, ask Alec a question while I go get another fancy rooster.
Sure,
'cause
Alec.
I really want it.
So
Yes.
you've been with us for a very short period of time. I think a lot of the people that are probably watching or listening have questions for you.
Yeah.
None of which I've picked out.
Are we ready to take live questions? Because this is live, obviously.
Yeah. No, I'll just ask you some myself.
Okay.
What got you here in the first place? Why are you here right now?
So I was standing outside the office one day, and I had a sign that said "Hire me."
Right.
And I know you guys said not to do that, but I decided to just take the chance and do that.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no memeing on this podcast.
Oh, there's not?
Nope.
I thought it was all memes.
Nope.
Is it a no meme podcast?
No meme.
Okay.
is the rule.
That is the rule. I was gonna let you go off for a little bit,
okay,
but
yeah.
that's fine.
No,
I'm glad you addressed that because I'm sure a lot of people probably felt that.
don't. It doesn't work. I tried.
So how did you go about it?
How do you go about any job
Show up at
application?
James's house instead?
No.
So you applied. You formally applied. It was
I did formally
apply.
apply.
Like a real job.
Yeah, this is a real job.
We were hiring at some. Who's in charge of our hiring? So we were hiring at some point.
Yeah.
What were we looking for? I'm sorry, I have no idea about this.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned that you don't know your hiring criteria, considering
I know the hiring criteria. I just don't know what position we were looking for.
No, there was an opening for an internship sometime like near the end of last year. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, hey, I have an application. I'll send it in. I did that and didn't get any response. I was like, okay, Oh wow, look at that guy.
It's gonna sound so good on the mic. It's okay.
I didn't get any response, nothing at all, basically. And so I said, okay, fuck it, whatever. Towards the beginning of this year, because I was already registered on that website, I got a notification again. It said, hey, Cow Chop Productions LLC is open for another position. I was like, I'm just gonna resubmit.
That's the sound I made when it notified you.
Yeah.
Cow chop.
I was like, I'll just resubmit the exact same application, exact same cover letter. They're not gonna notice. Lo and behold, nobody noticed. And as they say, the rest is history, I guess. Although the thing that's a little bit concerning for me is that, you know, I was lucky to get the job, right? And I was saying,
it was the internship technically, right? So you got
that
the
was, yeah,
internship.
I applied for an internship and then I got hired later on towards the tail end of it. I remember.
Keep going.
It's fine. You can
Scared. The thing that's kind of concerning for me though is that I asked Lindsay specifically, so like halfway through my internship, I was like, you know what? I'm curious, what made me stand out so I can know, right? So I said, Lindsay, why did you decide to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you decide to go with me? And she told me, you should know, honestly, I think you're just one of the first people I saw. I was like, you know what? I'm glad I wasn't hired off of merit.
Is that true, Lindsay? He was just one of the first people?
Someone who was qualified.
Someone who was
wasn't
qualified.
Just a fan and being like, let me come in and work there.
Wasn't just a
And
fan.
Somebody who was enrolled in a program where they could receive credits.
I was.
Someone who was
I was.
actually enrolled in a program.
I
where
was
they
in
can receive
college, but
credits.
I've decided I'm just gonna stop. No, I actually didn't. No, but yeah, it came as a complete surprise for me. I mean, I didn't. What was interesting, I guess, for me too, was that A, I wasn't expecting it, but B, I was also not. I wouldn't consider myself like a crazy fan by any means, you know. And like I mentioned this to you guys before, but like I never watched The Creatures. I watched you guys maybe for only the past year or so. I think I started watching you guys when you moved to the barn, which is kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Considering the locale, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Boy, if the barn had been like this, we might still be in Colorado.
Yeah.
What
Screaming
does
in the
that,
background?
What does that mean?
Means I would move to a barn in Colorado.
Okay, if the barn in Colorado was like this, you would have moved out there.
Yeah. I would have ever visited it, even one time,
Nice.
which I currently did not.
You think we would have been able to keep this, like the general upkeep of something like this on our own, in our own barn, in our own situation?
What an amazing challenge it would be.
That would be. Why don't you tell them what you told me the other day about the Let's Play thing? You had told me this little interesting tidbit the other day.
Funny story. It's a little bit ironic because I didn't know you guys, and this was 2 years ago, right? So there was a Let's Play Live LA, and it was a live show that basically everyone from the RT Let's Play family was there. You guys were still kind of new at the time.
That was one of the first ones, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know, I had no fucking clue who you guys were. And I was standing there with my friend because we got to the venue early. And you walked up to me and my friend. And you were saying, hey, what's up, guys? And I was like, hey, what's going on? And my buddy, I guess he knew you. And he was like, oh, hey, I saw you playing with Funhouse recently. Now, Funhouse is a name that I knew, okay? But I didn't know Cow Chop.
Yeah,
And so
understandable.
they're like, he was like, oh, cool, yeah. And you were just hanging out with us for a little bit. And I was
Does
like,
that sound like me? Does it sound like me?
Who's you in this scenario?
Me, I just randomly went up to him
Yeah.
and his friend, and I just started talking to them.
Doesn't sound like you.
Doesn't sound like me.
Must have
I
been
don't know,
a
maybe you
special
were
case.
on something.
I might have been drunk.
Oh, you
Maybe.
might have been drunk.
Might have
But
been-
yeah,
A lot
I
of
didn't know.
alcohol to get through a Let's Play Live. I'll tell you that much.
I might have been drunk. What did I say?
You were just like making conversation with us, just like, hey, what's up, whatever. And I was just like, okay. And my buddy, after you leave, it was like, you only talked to us for like a few minutes.
Okay.
After you leave, my friend's like, dude, that was Uber Haxer Nova. And I was like, oh, I know the name. I don't know what he's doing here.
Hey, that's my water.
Well, he was trying to go for it.
I didn't know who you were
bite it?
associated with or
And he
anything.
bit the shit out of it.
Lo and behold, 2 years later, now sitting on a podcast with you. So it's weird how life works, I guess.
I don't know why I brought you here, to be honest with you, but
Why
I just
not?
wanted to share okay.
That rooster is really going for it. I feel like I was in their home.
Maybe
Yeah.
you took out the special child.
Yeah, maybe. He's a rooster too, though. What's wrong? Are you upset? Your friends miss you?
Yeah.
You're pretty chill
might
once
be
you're
why.
sitting down. What's been your favorite part of the job?
I've definitely learned a lot. I've learned to not wear white shoes in the workplace.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I also learned that, you know, life is short and you just never know when you're gonna die at any given moment. So savor every moment,
That too.
especially working here.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of shit still on my shoes, even though they're not even white. You could see all the shit of the residue.
That's
just
probably
that,
from the goats just now, to be honest.
Well, there's probably some in there too, yeah. But this is like a collection of, you know, the past. There's like blue paint on there. There's like some, you know, white residue from the last couple filming sessions. I just don't even bother anymore.
Yeah, there's been some pretty gnarly stuff recently. It's been going on at the office. But yeah. No, I mean it's been a ton of fun. Definitely. I think that you know, one of the mindsets I had going in was that, yeah, this is going to be cool. This is going to be fun and all. And, you know, obviously everyone's like, and I've mentioned this a couple times, but I think everybody has sort of especially the fans, they have a very romanticized image, I guess, of working at a YouTube company or working specifically with like Couch Hop, right? But at the same time, going in as you would with any job, you have to have also the mindset that, hey, there is work that needs to be done and there is still going to be work, you know, and some of it, you know, some of it can be bitch work, some of it can be, you know, whatever, but you sort of got to do what you got to do. I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm going to be living the life now, I'm a YouTuber, haha, you know. Right. So I never really had that mindset, I guess. I don't know, maybe that worked to my benefit, I guess.
It's a good attitude to have for life, I think. I've never heard you complain, which goes a long way. So
I mean, there's nothing really bad that happens, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, things are pretty
comparatively.
Yeah.
You know?
You can be, you know, like I can't say anything. Yeah. My last job, I was working I was a tutor for political science, right? And so every day was basically just sitting down, talking to people. What's this guy doing?
He's going home.
He's going home.
Bye.
Alex is for those audio-only listeners, Alex is currently walking a large goat around behind us. I have a very fluffy rooster sitting in my lap.
Look at these guys.
A baby goat is eating hay from behind Matt. Alex trying to tell a cohesive story, and James has climbed into a wooden bin and is picking up the same chicken he's been trying to hold his lap.
Let him free.
This one just like is ruining. He's ruining already ruined plants. Make him kiss.
No.
Just kiss.
We got a good thing going over here. Don't ruin it for us, okay?
Make him kiss.
Is that animal abuse?
Make him kiss.
Look at this. Look at the claws. Look at the claws on the animal you're holding. That's like Jurassic World right there. Look at what's on your lap. 65 million years ago, this guy would have torn your limbs off.
There's fucking shit probably in there too.
Yeah, probably.
You go get pooped on.
What is this one trying to do? This one's trying to like.
You ever eat those feet?
No.
Trying to gum a water bottle next to me here.
I got him with some for the mystery box thing. Did he break it open yet?
Whoa.
Whoa. Now the goat has got his feet on my chair and he's really just gumming this water bottle. But my calm little rooster, fluffy rooster in my lap is very calm about it.
His mouth is open.
Don't kick me
oh
in
my
the face,
god,
my dude.
He's gonna fuck you up.
What is this? You training an attack goat?
Sick him.
It's like an old lady without any teeth trying to eat an apple.
Okay. All right.
Really gross looking.
Same sound. It's okay, buddy.
Who's over here?
You are a calm little bird.
Who's over here?
I think everyone's calming down. It's cooling off here in the farmhouse a little bit. I think it's time for one of our great sponsors that make an adventure like this
Make him kiss
even
first.
possible. I'm not making him kiss.
Come on.
I want as little disturbance in this little chickadee's life.
Crossbreed.
I need someone to hand me an ad read though. I can't move. Are you okay?
We can do like Jurassic World and make our own like
Super chicken?
Yeah.
From what? Them
You really
kissing each
want to
other?
see these chickens breed.
Guys, guess who our first sponsor is? It's so easy. It's one of my favorites. One of our biggest sponsors on this channel. It's Honey. And you know what? I don't even need to look at the ad read to tell you how great Honey is. Honey is a free browser extension that works on over 30,000 websites to save you money. So let's say you're shopping online for a chicken and you find one you like. What are you doing?
You're showing the cloaca.
Put this animal down.
Putting him down.
James is shopping for chickens, and he goes, you know what? I found one I like. But am I getting the best deal online for this chicken? Well, you know, because he's done the 2-click process to add Honey to his browser extension, he can automatically scan for millions of coupon codes to get the lowest price on a chicken, just like this one. Isn't that cool?
Super easy.
It's super easy. I like
Absolutely.
of all our sponsors, It's the only sponsor that doesn't cost you a thing and is only here to save you money. Chances are you've heard of Honey, the free shopping tool that finds the best promo codes whenever you shop online. It may sound too good to be true, so let's go over the facts. First, you're probably wondering, how much money can Honey really save me? Turns out Honey has already saved people over $800 million. You may also be thinking, Honey doesn't work on sites that I shop at. The truth is Honey works on over 30,000 sites like Amazon, eBay, Walmart, Newegg, J.Crew, and more. In fact, 10 million members trust Honey to save them money every day. We use Honey all the time. I used Honey before they were ever a sponsor on this podcast, which is nice, so it's easy to endorse. It's just free money. You never know when there's those online bargains. You always get a sense like, boy, I wish I had a coupon or something right now. You know, I'm paying full wholesale price. Is that right?
I do like me some bargains as well.
Bargains.
Talked about that last podcast.
Yeah, man.
I'll go the extra mile if I have to.
Yeah. So listen, there's no reason not to use Honey. It's free to use, installs in just 2 clicks. Get Honey for free right now at joinhoney.com/CCTV. That's joinhoney.com/CCTV. Save yourself some bucks. They're a huge sponsor of Couch Hop, and they've made this precious moment of me holding this small, fluffy bird in my lap a reality, and for that I am just so grateful. Thank you, Honey.
Thank you, Honey.
Thank you, little bird, for not pooping on my lap so far.
It was a good ad read.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
They were fighting in the background. The goats were fighting while you were reading that.
I'm glad little boy here has just found a big pile of hay he's content to just graze. Goats are crazy. I was at the zoo this weekend, and the San Diego Wildlife Park. The goats there were exactly like these goats. They just want to eat, and that's it. Eat and sleep. That's a goat's life. Investigate objects with your mouth. He is eating some hay. Well, by the time people watch this, we will have already... Are you going to go to sleep? We will have already been at RTX.
Yep.
How was that for everybody?
It's hot.
It was really hot.
That's the one
Sweaty.
takeaway that you know 100% you will have to deal with.
Yeah.
Have you been to an event yet? Is the first?
No, I've never been. The only event I can say was like what we went to for RT for like the Jeff's pop-up shop thing, but that's about it.
So this is going to be like your
E3 party.
And the E3 party.
It's going to be your first experience.
Yeah, it's my first experience with you guys for an event, like repping, I guess. But also, I've never been to RTX, so it should be fun.
What about like conventions in general? No.
I went to E3 last year.
Okay.
Wow, we were there in the same place.
Yeah.
We just crossed paths a lot.
Incredible.
It's weird how
Meant
life
to be.
works. I don't know. I'm not huge on conventions, honestly. Like I just, I've only been to maybe. I think E3 is the only one I can really think of definitively, but I don't know. I guess that's not really the type of convention you go to for just like fun. You know, a lot of it seemed very catered to just the press and everything.
You kind of you don't really have like any that are, you went to one that's like fully press, and now you're going to one that's probably fully, audience driven, because this one isn't really press, it's more so that. So it's like, you're going from one side to the other.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm looking forward to it though. I mean, it was great. It was fun. We already went, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we already
went. We did 2 panels. One about our D&D show. One about us.
And Lindsay did one.
And Lindsay
so
did
technically
a
3.
Wow.
Technically 3.
Lindsay did
technically
a
3.
panel.
Boost our numbers.
That's 3 times as many panels as we did last year. I was on the Let's Play panel last year. But then they kicked all us dudes
Wait, you said there was another one of those this year too? Could be 4.
No, I think they canceled that. So the ladies could have the spotlight.
Never mind.
It's good.
Just kicked me right out, huh? Down with the patriarchy, huh?
I kind of like that one, the one that you were on.
Yeah.
Where it was just like, was it you and Bruce?
It was Bruce and Steven and Jeff and Adam.
Like Steven like showed up late, and then you guys spent the rest of the time just badgering him.
Yeah, pretty much.
It seemed like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of that was, but it was fun, I guess.
That was good. It was good.
I trade up every panel for a simple life like this one. Just sit in the backyard, got a little fluffy
Yeah, you
friend
look like
on your
you're
lap.
in some serious zen. Like this is the most relaxed I've seen you in like a long
I'm surprised
time.
that bird is not.
It's falling asleep.
It's really just.
Yeah.
It's so ugly too.
So ugly?
It's so ugly. It's just so fucking ugly.
What makes it ugly?
Its face.
What defines a cute chicken for you?
It's just like the way its genetic
Can you go in there
makeup
and pick
happened.
the best looking chicken then, just for contrast?
You want me to pick the best looking one?
If that's the ugliest one, I'd like to see what.
Yeah, good luck.
This isn't the ugliest one. I've seen an uglier one in there.
You seen an
gray.
uglier one?
Yeah, there was an uglier gray one. Like this one has a fucked up head, and like the body is okay.
Wow.
We have that in
body's
common.
okay.
That's why we're best friends. We both have fucked up heads and our bodies are okay.
Now I gotta go in here and I gotta pick the nicest looking
Jesus
one.
Christ.
Will you take a picture of me and this bird, even though we're
pretty cool.
recording a podcast? Okay, good.
They're not gonna let me
You've had
back
Drake
in
for
here.
like
We
a
tried this
short period
already.
of
Please,
time, I guess.
that's my dick.
We've had what for a short period of
We've
time?
had Alec here for
Get out
a
of the
short
way.
period of time, and you, I feel like you kind of were forced. You were kind of forced to do a lot of like the appearances.
I mean, he looks
Yeah.
pretty, he looks
Started
pretty
out what we
cool,
started,
don't
At
he?
least I had you in like a BTS video and we did a bookshop.
That was the first
I
thing,
wanted
yeah.
to see how people would react. It's like
He's probably the coolest looking one,
Whenever we try to have people on camera,
but he's also like the one that looks like he's ready to attack.
obviously a lot of positive comments, but then there's consistently just negative ones about.
There's one that kind of looks like him.
Who's this new person?
Yeah.
And you really want to bring this guy back. But in your case, where you're kind of like showing up, how have people messaged you and been like?
Yeah, I think that I've had the people who've taken the time to actually personally message me have been pretty nice. I don't think anyone would really like go out of their way to like look up my social media and message me saying like "fuck you," Although if you want
Never
to,
know.
you never know.
Can I-
The thing was when I was hired on, so my internship was a graphic internship.
I'm like afraid
So I
that
was
he's gonna
mostly
fuck
just
me
doing
up.
thumbnails and just like general office work. When I was hired on, should I break the illusion? Exactly.
There you go. I got the
I
coolest
was
looking
hired on
one.
as a production assistant, right? So
I said, I don't need no graphic designer. Designing
Yeah.
thumbnails all day. I need a puke sweeper.
exactly.
I need a man's man to build playgrounds and chop down wood.
Well, he does both now.
And I
Yeah,
said,
now I do both.
are you the guy? And he goes, I could do that.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Ooh, that's a very pretty bird.
I got the coolest looking one.
Is that?
Looks like
that's
an
the nicest
eagle.
one.
Yeah. He had his mouth open like he was gonna attack me for a while.
Thanks too.
Ooh,
Dude,
you
that's
got
a
an
baby.
egg. Yeah, that might actually be a baby. That's true. There's both in there.
He was saying that there's
This one has pure anger in his eyes.
Ooh, they're hatching eggs. Be careful.
He could have just killed one. He could have just like crippled a child
He's got a.
by shaking that egg in front of him. He could have
He
just.
did not shake
That's
it.
he did. You saw his finger.
did
He
not
like
shake
He
it.
did. He shook
I
it.
just showed it.
He went like that. See, that was a shake.
I tilted it. to
You just
show it-
crippled
to
a
show it to
child.
Brett.
You're in Jurassic Park when the robot arm gives him a little shift. That's all that happened.
That thing's gonna come out deformed.
This looks like a hawk. Look at its face.
Yeah, he looks pissed off.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty
That is a
cool
beautiful bird.
Told you he's better than that.
Listen,
Ugly
we don't
thing.
have to make it. It's not a competition.
Better than that one.
Told you.
It's a chicken beauty competition.
This one's
right
been sitting in my lap for how long?
Oh yeah.
like
Well,
screaming?
this one will sit here too
now.
eventually.
Quiet.
Maybe.
We'll see who gets bored first.
We'll see who gets bored first.
Keep thinking he's gonna be hot in the sun, but he's doing okay.
What were you guys talking about while I was in there picking the nicest bird?
Yeah, so I was hired on as a production assistant. Now the terms of that was kind of loose when I was being pitched on it, but I wasn't expecting to be on camera, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's not something that I don't mind per se, but it was something that and for people who are watching, not knowing kind of I guess the operations of the office. They say like, oh man, they just bring in this new guy, like what the hell, and like people don't like change, and I get that. But at the same time, it was not. I agree with a lot of the negative comments though. A lot of people who are saying like, oh,
What do they say?
it's like, oh, he's kind of awkward as well, all this whatever, blah blah. It's like,
Well, that's naturally gonna happen.
yeah,
if
when
it's your
you're
first
thrown
time in
into
there.
a group of people who have been doing this for like 10 plus years, some of you guys,
He's gonna leave. He's
you're gonna
leave.
be a little bit, just a little bit awkward. But I think I've become a little bit more comfortable for sure.
Stop it,
so,
you
yeah.
Look
cocksucker.
at James's cool bird, everybody.
God, he's so cool, man.
Wow,
This is
he's-
the coolest. Get a picture of me with this bird. Come
He's
on,
learning how to open
hurry
doors.
before he
dude.
leaves. It's such a cool bird.
So cool.
Look, say cheese.
Wow.
Oh, he's gonna bite me.
But yeah, so on my side of things, that's just how it is, I guess.
I think they're both ready to retire. You want to go peck around in the shade or something, my man?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's getting ready.
I'm scared. There you go.
I like
I'm
that
no
one.
longer.
Oh,
I
wait.
grant-
Are they gonna fight?
No, they're not gonna fight. They live in the same pen together. Don't.
That's what you get.
Well, now I got 2 birds. Oh, you're my friend.
Fuck you, cool guy.
What the hell is that?
Look at this. If you love something beautiful, set it free. If it loves you, it will stay.
To be fair, Ali, I think you've done awesome
I think
job.
he's just not leaving because he's blind because of his fucking fucked up head. I think he can't see where he is.
That's all right. No, that's okay.
Anyway.
Hold on, I
I think,
gotta prepare myself for this.
I mean, there's a lot that goes in. We don't take letting people on camera. We don't take it casually. Obviously, we know the fan response. We know people will pull things apart, try and wade people in, not just for the channel's sake, but for their own sake, because it can be a lot. But
yeah, but it's not. It's also something that I was expecting. It's not like it came as a surprise for me.
Right.
It's funny too because the first time there was that subreddit post, and it was like, does anyone else not like this guy? And like, at first I was like, oh man, that kind of sucks if somebody says that. But then, moments after seeing that, you come up to me and while I'm sitting down, you pat me on the back and you say, dude, you got your first hate post. That's like a rite of initiation. And after that, I was like, all right. And I responded, I said, I agree.
Yeah.
So.
I think also sometimes when people, like the weird disconnect they have when they'll say things like that, and then when you're like, I'm here and I'm reading whatever you're saying and I'm a human being, it kind of can break their brain a little bit, or like force them to like be like, oh, well, I was just saying, hey, this is your chance. I'm sure you'll grow on me. For me, I was like, I think I posted in that thread too, where I was like, all right, well, however long from now when, he's going back to school, and you're like, oh, I'm going to miss you forever. It's like, okay, I know how this cycle works.
Yeah.
So.
There is a cycle. There's absolutely a cycle. There's a cycle of hate, love, hate.
When we
love, hate, love, hate.
When we had Trevor, when he was part of, I guess, the group or the channel the first time, I think he got a lot of people that didn't like him.
Yeah,
he got hate a good. Well, I don't want to say hate, but like he was getting a pretty good bit of flack like in the last couple weeks before he went back home. It was only after like he,
because they came out with Believe It or no, I guess that was before that. But Believe It. What was that show?
I'll see it if I believe it. And
yeah, they got some
don't even remember the name.
Yeah,
because that was like a.
The name was like a Joe reference.
That was a Joe reference, yeah. But no, he used to get a lot of just flack in general. I've seen Reddit threads about him. I've seen comments about him.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
It's like, what? You wanted me on this show, now you're gonna not let me speak?
But it's always him every time, interrupting conversations.
Just has a lot to say. It's a podcast.
And like James said, even up until the point where he, is doing whatever he's doing now. I guess he's Montana fishing, but he used to still get flack. And now it's like he's gone, just like Brett said. It's like, oh, I wish Trevor would come back and do stuff with him.
Yeah.
I feel like we wouldn't put people on. We wouldn't have people in front of a camera, even upload the video if we felt that person was genuinely awkward or made bad content. So when I see those comments, it's hard to like filter out the ones that are, I guess in your case, criticism of like, oh, that person could be funnier or something. Or
I mean, and there's a line too when it comes to those comments, because some of them, it's a difference to tell someone, hey, you could do better in this area or in this respect, versus someone saying, fuck this person. Like, what do you get out of that? Like you don't learn anything.
Yeah.
How many points do you think you lost with your secret Hitler play?
How many points I lost?
Yeah,
I think I gained points from that.
How many you gained points?
Yeah, I think people were like, oh my god, look at this 4D chess going on here. You guys cut it out, but
you lost points with Alec,
at the end of the video
with the audience.
This is your chance to explain your play.
Let me tell you what happened with that play. Everyone here thinks I was pulling some 4D chess, some kind of shit like that. You got cut out, but at the end of the video, I made it explicitly clear, I was just doing it for fun. I just thought it was funny. Just to rile people up.
You're right.
But I think I gained points from that.
At least you didn't cheat like Kraken, that's how you really lose.
What do I look like, some dirty cheater?
We're gonna have him on his apology tour. Come back and or
that's like half the people we invite on though have to do like some sort of an apology. Sugar Pine has to do an apology tour next on our channel for the roast video that we had him in.
I had to do the apology fucking tour. Steven Septic can apologize for never responding to texts when I'm like, hey, you want to come on the podcast? And he just dead silence. And then I see him doing something funny on Twitter. Okay, I'm going to put you down so I can do the ad read, okay? Do you want to go down? I don't understand what's going through your
I'll take him.
No.
He's so cool
We have
now.
oh, he's so cool.
He's so cool now. I just, he's like
What
really
changed?
chill. I'll take him.
Look at his cute little blue beak.
He's just lying. He's still ugly as fuck.
Oh.
He's so cool. Such a cute little fella.
I don't think.
Don't hand him off to him. He's
I
gonna
won't.
like. He's gonna
You want
hurt
to stay on
him.
my lap for the Quip read?
He's not
Do you even
gonna.
know where you are
he's
right
not
now?
gonna.
Kind of looks like a Quip toothbrush, huh?
Sleek, elegant, design.
I was saying the head's like, you know,
A little brush? Are you a little Quip brush? Is that what you are? You know, this is like an alien abducted him. And he's just like, what the happening? Do you hear your friends? They're so noisy. Hey,
Are the goats supposed to be in there?
are the goats supposed to be in there? I don't actually know. What if a goat came out and it was just eating a chicken? That would be the most
That's not funny,
horrifying
dude.
moment
That's-
of my
that's
life.
awful.
That would actually be the worst thing I could. I would. I hope they're not. I'm sure they're friends, right? Is there a door in the
They
coop?
all live. They all live. There is.
Anxiety levels rising. you created anxiety
Ooh.
where it didn't
The
exist.
chickens are fighting.
couple of them are fighting.
Chickens are those boys and girls.
They had a
you know?
dispute in there about something.
They had a dispute about the Quip read. Where's this start?
Look at that one. I like him.
Okay, well, James goes and finds a new friend. Let me tell you about our friends at Quip, another repeat sponsor for CCTV. You know, the truth is most of us are brushing our teeth wrong, not for long enough, and forget to change our brush on time. That's because most brands focus on selling flashy gimmicks rather than better brushing, but not Quip. So what makes Quip so different? For starters, Quip is an electric toothbrush that's a fraction of the cost of bulkier brushes, while still packing just the right amount of vibrations to help you clean your teeth. Quip's built-in timer helps you clean for the dentist's recommended 2 minutes, with guiding pulses that remind you when to switch sides. Next, Quip's subscription plans are for your health, not just convenience. They deliver new brush heads on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5, including free shipping worldwide. Quip also comes with a mount that suctions right to your mirror and unsticks to use as a cover for hygienic travel wherever you take your teeth. That's everywhere. And finally, everyone loves Quip. They were on Oprah's O List, named one of Time's best inventions, and it's the first subscription electric toothbrush accepted by the American Dental Association. And they're backed by a network of over 20,000 dentists and hygienists, and hundreds of thousands of happy brushers use Quip every day. Quip's great. James and I have Quip. It's sleek. It sticks right there. I got mine sticking on my tile in my bathroom. You want to travel, slap it in a little case, take it and go. Our lives are very busy. That's why we seek little zen moments like this, you know, where it's like, man, I wish I didn't have 25 things to think about. Well, Quip's just another simplifier for your life. Don't worry about buying new brushes, doing new stuff, getting more toothpaste. Well, Quip take care of the hard work for you, okay? Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/CCTV right now, you'll get your first refill pack free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/CCTV, spelled GETQUIP.com/CCTV.
Wow.
Quip, thank you for sponsoring us. If you need a new toothbrush,
Help
get
me.
yourself a nice toothbrush. You know, go on the go, make your life simpler. James, you like your Quip?
Yeah, I do,
under
man.
attack?
Quip is really good. I think I just got molested.
It's like the goat's using James's leg to brush its head on.
Oh, nice.
Like he's really getting in there. He's also
like a
stepping
Quip
on my
toothbrush with
foot
your
with his foot, and his foot hurts
How's
a
your
lot
head?
more
I
than
saw
my
you
foot.
hit. I saw you hit your head in the branch.
Yeah, I hit my head on the branch too because he's pushing me now. I don't know why this one's got like an issue with me or he
You know,
likes me.
I'm still amazed that we get sponsorships to this day, Brett. Like
What are you doing to me?
When you see a visual
yeah.
experience like this,
Don't know
like,
what
you're
to
watching
do
another
to, like,
podcast and you fall asleep at the 15-minute mark, and you're like,
Here you
oh, I
go.
wish there was something visually happening.
Belly
You
rubs.
tune into CCTV. What's this week? We got a chicken. What's that? Goat's using his head like a sonic pulse on James's leg. We got baby goats over
Now
here.
let me beg the question.
Yeah.
What if you're only listening to audio?
We don't really have a lot of only audio listeners because we don't use use iTunes, right?
That's not true. We have tons of listeners.
we're on iTunes?
We're on Spotify.
Oh, we are on iTunes.
We're on iTunes. We're on, I think, SoundCloud. I'm gonna say this: if you normally listen in on those audio only, great, appreciate you. But this is an episode where every now and again that visual element is really gonna pay off for you. So
Wait, so
maybe-
we render a sound file out for this too?
Alex, just now realizing how the podcast works. How many episodes in? 37? Yeah, we
37.
export audio only, and then we send it to the great distributor
Oh, we
in the
do
sky.
that for people?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah. Just can't
No, you know,
imagine
you get in the car.
Yeah, well,
You can listen. I was listening to, I had never listened on Spotify before. I have a Spotify account, so I was listening to our Elise podcast last week. It's right there on Spotify. Class of 1980X, audio only. Kind of another one where it's like, there's a lot going on visually, but if you wanted to, people have done it. I'm all about choice. Go for it. You're back.
Yeah,
Goat Planet.
I felt weird.
Seems like there's
weird.
a lot going through your mind right now, just in your eyes.
Because he, for some reason when I got in there, that one just like kind of locked up, like he like locked up eyes with me and like just like never let me go. Like it just kept following me.
Want to be your friend?
I don't know.
And never let you go.
And then it just kept running up.
behind you.
Like
I'm gonna go put you back in your home, okay? You ready to go home?
it
I'm gonna
rubbed up
switch you out
on
for a
me.
baby
It was
goat.
like
that.
up here.
My friend.
It
Yeah.
was really close to my dick.
You okay?
We'll always
Wanna talk
remember a
about it?
time together.
Hey, why can't I have that one?
Because you said it was ugly. He doesn't like you. He's upset at even the thought of me. There you go. Are you confused where you are here? Go on the ground. Why don't you walk around for a little bit? He's so funny. Like, he's just... he's like, what? Where am I? You want me to put you back inside? Are you going to flutter your wings 4,000 times? Here, just relax. Come on.
Fuck you.
No, be nice. I need help with the gate.
So ugly.
well,
I never liked that one.
Fucked up,
I
dude.
feel like I'm in like a different dimension or something. We talked about
Oh
you,
my
Alec,
God,
a little
just
bit.
flip-
We talked about RTX. As far as future plans on the channel go, James, do we have some special stuff coming up?
What is it?
All the other chickens ran up to him and just jumped on top of him and pinned his head to the ground. They're beating him up. Why are you being mean?
Any special plans coming up?
I mean, I don't know if we can talk about what we just filmed. Brett, can we talk about what we just filmed?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's
this
talk
will
about
be
it.
airing when?
It'll probably have already been like aired,
Next
right?
Wednesday?
Maybe, at least.
What are you talking about, what we filmed?
The obstacle course?
Yeah, talk about that. Because we've given the tease
Okay.
on Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, finally came to fruition a Double Dare-esque floor is lava obstacle course. We really wanted to get more use out of that trampoline, and so there was one last project, I guess, to get it out of there, which was the floor is lava obstacle course.
Yeah.
Which was, you know, I put it together. I had some help with Matt, and I think it came out pretty good. I think it hurt.
Yeah, I still have like marks from that. Like I have the scratch right there.
Yeah.
And some other stuff. It fucked me up, dude. It fucked me up real bad.
I bought a swing set from Walmart that I thought was a bigger swing set, but I guess it was for children. Had a 100-pound weight limit. Alec put it together.
Yeah.
And I wanted people to go through it horizontally. So from where it would like kind of stand on its base, you would have to go through it and go through the entirety of this swing set. And it was definitely creaking, bending, breaking.
Yeah, that was the scariest
snapping.
part too, because I mean, like,
You built it, first of all.
yeah,
So it's
I
like-
built it and I tested the structural integrity of it,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is not gonna hold up against everyone. Like, it might hold up for one or two,
Yeah.
and it would just fucking just. That's
We
it.
had Brett go last
Yeah.
because the integrity of it, we weren't sure.
But
So it was the most slippery by the time I went to
there
it.
was so many worries there too, because in the beginning you have the whipped cream, and it's less of an obstacle, more of just an inconvenience, right?
And looking back, Brett suggested that probably should have been shaving cream. That was an excellent idea.
In retrospect.
I should have done that. It would have had the same effect.
Because the whipped cream starts.
Shut up!
The whipped cream starts turning to milk like immediately. He's just living his life, dude.
So effectively, that whipped cream becomes lube, all right? And you also did
Yeah.
lube up the swing set, no?
No, I didn't. I was
Oh, okay.
planning on actually lubing. I was going to take some WD-40 and I was going to go through
Yeah.
and like lube up some certain areas
So,
and make it slippy, but
I went through it barefoot, and so did Lindsay. And
that was your choice.
so, like, the second half of it, it's fine. It's not that bad. But the first half of it, you were just constantly fearing for your life. Because you're standing on these things, it's creaking, it's bending. You can barely hold on to it because of the whipped cream on your hands. And you don't know if it's just gonna break.
He likes that. You can see him smiling.
Yeah,
as he's telling
that's
us.
I
He
know
likes
that's what you're
that.
going for. I commend you on that. But Wow.
I mean, it is what I want. I was gonna artificially lube it up with WD-40 anyway.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, it kind of had the same effect. I wish that I had maybe a little bit more danger on the other side.
Brett
but,
almost died. He almost choked himself to death.
Eh,
My brain just stopped working as I was coming back because I did pretty good going out.
yeah.
And then something just possessed me on the way back to like entangle myself through instead of just like
You wanted to
strong
end
arming it. Yeah, I just wanted to end it, I guess. But yeah, that got bad.
I don't want to spoil like.
Yeah, no
Matt-
spoilers, I guess.
Okay.
But Matt, you you should say that.
I was gonna say Matt did a run, and it was a sight to behold, and that's it. Like that I don't know. Like
the true ninja of Cow Chop
Yeah.
revealed himself.
Absolutely.
And his name is Shinobi.
so
Matt Shinobi.
It was fun for getting rid of that fucking trampoline. Then we cut it all up into square
I would've missed
pieces
that thing,
and
dude.
got rid of it finally. So, but at the same time, we also got rid of some of the other stuff too, like the fucking swing set. But like, we had these nasty ass basketball hoops that were sitting out in the fucking parking lot that me and Matt drug in to use in the obstacle course too. So those things could now be broken apart if we don't fucking care about them anymore. It's like just putting everything on its last life to one more use in an obstacle course where everything is pretty much already broken, and now everything can be thrown out. Fresh slate.
It was. Yesterday you put the pieces in the dumpster.
Yep.
It's gone. We're free.
It's all gone.
Till the
like-
next big, gigantic, dumb thing we buy, and it just sits there.
Where do we
Yeah.
go next? Like, what's the next evolution? Like, how do you get more?
I don't know. I mean, the Floors Lava thing just started because I played a game called Hot Lava, and I was like, I never played Floors Lava IRL, and then Double Dare's conveniently coming back too. So it was like, oh yeah.
I mean, you had that idea for a while though, because I think, was it just when you got the trampoline? I thought it was when we got the sets that you first came up with that idea. I remember hearing it a while ago. I think. Am I crazy?
I don't know. Maybe I don't. I remember specifically being like hyper focused on the idea when I don't know if it was Lindsay or somebody asked me about doing something else with the trampoline, and I just jokingly said, "Let's do a Floors Lava obstacle course." So
That's
and
fun.
then I said it like aloud.
Yeah.
Brett was like, "Do it," and then a couple weeks later, I had to do it. I had to
Was
do
it good?
I had to be
It's
a man
fun.
of the word.
You're returning her to her people.
You can't make that? Yes, you can. You're a chicken. You can totally do it. There you go.
Nice. That's all they wanted.
Chicken chaser.
Be reunited with the family.
Oh, now it's going in there to yell at them. Okay. No, where'd the baby go?
this? Where's the baby?
Oh, the baby's in there.
Oh yeah, he had to get some water.
You know, video games, for the most part, I want to say promote the kicking of chickens. What's up with that? Almost every game that I've played with chickens, like you can kick them.
I think it's just so you can, you know, like
Zelda.
Yeah.
But it's abuse.
Returns the
you
karma
can,
to you.
You can kick them.
Yeah, and then 100 of them fly down and beat the shit out of you. Chickens are just, it's like
does
someone who
that
kick
chicken
it.
looks like it's making you mad. Would you go in there and kick it?
I'm just saying, like, maybe a
So you're
little.
saying you can't physically abuse a chicken, but you can verbally abuse it, calling
Yeah,
it ugly.
but there isn't, because of the way video games have, taught me growing up.
Like
There's a little
murdering
piece
people
of,
and stuff like that.
There's a little piece of me that just wants to like kick the shit out of it.
Because you've had no
I just want to
time
kick
spent in the real world.
No.
Jesus
And
Christ.
only time spent in the video game world.
Yeah.
If you'd grown up on a farm with chickens, you'd be like, oh, well, I love chickens. What's this video game?
How come
trying
there
to
weren't
get me
any
to?
chickens in Ready Player One? Like in that whole thing, like there should definitely be chickens in that. In the virtual world, why would that? They're like an essential bit, and then you could kick them in there in the virtual world.
You ever play Farming Simulator?
The Facebook game?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's Farmville.
Yeah, that's Farmville.
Didn't you play Farming Simulator one
I
time
think
too?
yeah, we tried to.
With Joe and everybody?
Definitely played it a few times.
Overalls on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James getting old.
Whatever.
Forgetting. All his farming sims are blurring together.
Why do you look like you're so out of energy? You just look defeated.
You good?
Those chickens. I don't know.
You just need a little baby goat to chew on your beard, dude. That'll cheer you right up.
I already got abused by a goat in there. I'm
Abused?
not stepping
abused.
foot back in
Sexually
there
harassed
again.
by a goat.
Yeah, I did. What the fuck? I'm just glad I didn't get pooped on.
Oh, look, it pooped on the chair, but not on me. A little green pooper.
Nice.
That's
So
what you
lucky.
get. Told you.
That's what I get?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong.
It's self-reflection. of that
What?
chicken.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
It didn't make more sense as you
Yeah, that didn't
clarified it,
help.
Don't worry. Well, they're all eating now. And you know what? We got to eat too. And we
They've
get
been
to,
eating.
We get to eat because of our sponsors. And guess what? We got another repeat sponsor, Skillshare.
Whoa.
You know, I'd like to keep up on my skills, you know, whether it's me doing horribly in Photoshop, me trying to manage my time, me, what if I wanted to start a garden like this? You know, life is all about honing and learning new skills.
Good luck. Didn't they eat the succubuses? Your plants would be gone.
Succubuses?
I think James is trying to say succulent.
Yeah.
I'm playing too many video games,
The
man.
baby goat was eating the succulent. I had to move the succulent. It's true. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere.
Wait, what about Skillshare?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You gotta start somewhere. Skillshare is the online learning community with thousands of classes in design, business, technology, and more. Premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes on must-know topics, so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love. When I signed up, I went through all those things I told you about. I was like, I work with the Adobe suite a lot. What if I could always have like classes and stuff to sharpen my skills, keep me fresh? It's like you go to film school and then you don't edit for forever. And just recently, because of Couch Hop, honestly, I had to learn Premiere, use the Final Cut shortcuts, like learn how to edit. I do our Patreon stuff. It's nice to keep your skills sharp. But it's not just stuff like that. It can be like creative writing. You want to manage your time. You want to run a business. I mean, like basically, you can how not to get stung by a bee. You put in your interests, and then it matches you with classes, and you can keep your skills sharp. It's great. Skillshare is also more affordable than most learning platforms out there. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. Since Skillshare is sponsoring this video, the first 500 people to use the promo link in the description will get their first 2 months free to try it out risk-free. That's skl.sh/cctv2 to start your trial. Get that 2-month trial. See what interests you, check out the classes, spend a little time. I signed up because they're a sponsor, and so I've got those emails every now and again. They're like, hey, check out this new class from this, or this new class from this. Just gotta carve out a little time in the schedule. Better yourself. Self-improvement. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Skillshare. And, yeah. Watch out for what? Is there
The poop.
There's
on
a poop?
on the chair or whatever you're
There's a
talking
poop
about.
on the chair.
Yeah, you mentioned the poop.
I've got like dirt on my jeans. I got like bird feathers on me. Like this is bird hair.
I got an interesting topic, but it's not. I don't know how many. I don't know if I can get you and Alec or you, Brett, into it because it's really just for James and I.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Okay.
I
fine.
feel like I'm hyping it up a little bit too much, but I'll just get into it. So, James, you've been streaming a lot more, which everyone should already know that by now if you've been watching this channel or following you on Twitter and stuff. But we just shot, I guess, wrong side of YouTube not too long ago, and you mentioned how you don't really keep up with the YouTube stuff anymore. Do you feel like?
Did that make it into the video?
I don't know. Did you not want me to mention that, or?
No, go ahead. Continue.
When you say YouTube stuff, what do you mean?
I guess that's really a question for
YouTube trend.
I think he's getting there. I think he's getting to the question, the actual thing.
Yeah,
well, I
let's
just
get
wanted
into
to
it.
clarify. You're not to the question yet. You said you don't keep
Yeah,
up
what do
on
you mean by
YouTube
that?
stuff. I don't know what that means.
Is that the question? I don't know.
No, I was letting Brett's.
Who's asking me a question?
I was clarifying the thing that he's saying.
Well, let me clarify his clarification.
Hold
Let's
on.
clarify.
the heck?
Can we just calm it down and clarify something?
I guess
Yeah,
we
go
just turn into
for
a
it.
question. Do you not watch YouTube anymore? And is that because
That
of
sounds
you
the same thing.
just live streaming exclusively, or just because you're just done? It's 10 years into it. Like your rope's finished. It's tied up.
Well, it's funny because I saw a thread on the Reddit saying like, is James just done with the YouTube or something like that? And at first I thought they meant the show, and
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, hell yeah, man. And then and then I went in and they were just like,
No, it's-
YouTube as a whole.
It's
And I
one
was
of
like,
our favorite posts where someone just goes, "Do they even care about this anymore?" He seems dead on the inside to me. Which like really, where do you go with that? You're like
Even
either,
though there was just a video that went up there where I'm like someone said a kid in a candy store when it came to the Amazon Prime palette stuff, because it's like 90 something items that I get to open up.
I think we've been having more fun than lately with some of the video things, like you doing like the palette stuff and like the floor is lava, and me getting to do some of the shit with the board game. So I don't even know where that's coming from. I think it's like a casual viewer who's like, oh, I saw James in one video. He didn't want to do
Yeah.
wrong side of YouTube. So
I think it's
Is he
weird.
dead?
For me, it's like a mix. It's a blend of like a lot of different stuff. It's like you just said, we're doing all this newer stuff. Like I just did like the floor is lava stuff, the palette stuff. You know, trying to come up with like newer shows because I feel like YouTube is like, I mean, YouTube and Amazon have been like our main two shows, and we've been doing them since we started the channel in the first place. And I mean, I don't discredit those shows because like originally they were like an idea that I came up with in the first place, like way back when I wanted to do like Amazon and stuff like that. But like they haven't really deviated away from what they started out to be. So obviously after like 2 years of doing that, it just kind of, some episodes feel a little, you know, slow for me. And I don't watch YouTube. I never used to watch YouTube that much, but in terms of trends and stuff like that, I'd at least have an idea. You come in with what's in the box. Oh, I heard of that. I know that that's a trend. You come in with a trend now, I don't know. And part of it is I don't know because I don't watch, and you know, I just allocated that time somewhere else, whether it is streaming or something else. But the other part of it is I literally don't care. I don't care about the YouTube trends anymore. I don't care about what's in or what's the meta of YouTube. I don't care what does well and what doesn't do well anymore.
How does that translate into having a YouTube channel?
I mean, for better or for worse, right? I guess in some cases it leaves me a little bit clueless as to what is in the now. And then on the flip side, I just do what I want to do. It's not like I looked up the floor is lava and it was like something that's trending right now. I just wanted to do it. I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it. And I don't care if it's in or if it's out. So it's like, I guess it could be a hit or miss depending on how you look at it, right? I mean, I just any concepts that I come up with now, it's just because I want to do it because maybe I think it's fun, or I think it would yield funny results. Not so much looking into what the current YouTube metrics are pushing forward or vice versa, you know, like I don't even take that into account anymore, and like I just allocated that time somewhere else. Like I don't browse YouTube.
There's no one you watch on YouTube.
Nope.
Just for like that you enjoy.
Not anymore, no. I mean, wow. I literally go on YouTube and I upload my stuff, and that's it. I really don't.
I can relate to that.
I don't watch anything on YouTube.
I can't think of somebody that I watch consistently on YouTube. Like I'll go on every now and then out of boredom and stuff's on my recommended, I'll check it out. But I can't think of somebody that I specifically like, oh, I'm waiting for them to upload a video, so I'm gonna watch them.
I never used to either, though. I watch like a video here and there. Like I'll watch some like wrestling news channels or something like that, you know, or it's like, you know, Steven Larson or something like that. It's like, but like, even funny enough saying that, like even after like hanging out with them though, like I don't even really watch their podcast anymore because I go to the events like with them. So it's weird. I don't watch like anything. That's why it's like some YouTube episodes you'll come up with, like you'll have like a topic that is currently going on, this convention or whatever.
I think by comparison, Alex and I are constantly consuming YouTube, and even stuff I don't care about, I'll look at and be like, "What's the deal with this?"
Yeah, I'm not nosy anymore. I don't like.
Not nosy.
I don't care about like TanaCon or whatever the fuck happened there. I didn't know a thing about it. I had no idea.
I get that.
I just kind of like do whatever now. I just stream and
take care of your goats, man.
I'll get whatever piece of YouTube lore or YouTube atmosphere information or culture. I get it from anybody that tells me. Just secondhand, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I want to pivot it for a little bit here.
Pivot it. What do you got?
Yeah, speaking of like doing what you're doing and all that, I'm curious to so like seeing where I am right now, I never expected like to be in this position, you know. I'm curious, what did you guys think that you were going to be doing when you were younger, when you were a teenager, or when you were a kid? What was your ideal path?
That's a pretty basic question.
I'm just curious.
Mine's graphic design.
Graphic design?
I was gonna go to school for graphic design. I was on my way to going to school for graphic design, but they were gonna make my schedule. When I went to the college, they were gonna make my schedule double in length because it was a small school. So they had the classes were already filled up. So the only way they could fit me in is if I went like every other day. And I didn't want to do like an extension. I just wanted to go in, get my degree and be done. And so I told them to fuck off. And like, I just landed into YouTube.
And then you joined YouTube?
After that. Yeah, I was doing that already as like a hobby, but I just coincidentally got the machinima contract shortly after. Beautiful.
But you, Brett?
I went to film school and I moved out here.
So you knew for a while you wanted to work in film, basically?
Yeah. I started as an English major just because I didn't think there was a film school in Colorado, and I found one. Went to film school. Matt and I went to the same film school.
Oh, okay.
Moved out here. Did a lot of grunt work for a really, really long time, kind of working your way up. Worked on a lot of cool stuff. And then YouTube kind of was a side thing. Like I got into it. My roommates were already working at Machinima, and they were like, oh, they're running an RPG channel.
That's where I first saw you on.
Oh,
I remember that.
Nice. Yeah, they're like, well, our unemployed. Well, I was like waiting for a TV season to come back that I was doing casting on, but I was just playing like WoW, unemployed.
Do you remember when you were in the midst of Realm and all that? Do you remember there being ever a call for an FPS Machinima channel? Because I remember
it was already out. They launched our channel because Respawn was such a hit, I think.
Oh yeah, that was Respawn, right?
Yeah, with Sark and Hutch.
I feel like there was another one after that because Respawn started to become everything else that like the FPS people, the Call of Duty people wanted like another sub channel. Like even to hyper focus on Call of Duty at the time, but like
probably. I mean, that was such a like every time a COD dropped, like I was just like we do the 24-hour live streams. All of those guys were just like full bore. So. Anyways, yeah, here I am.
What about you, Alex?
I was gonna go for law originally. I went to a college and got into a college called Westfield State. I got into the law program, but I just didn't like the college. It's too far and I guess too expensive for me to afford. So I said, fuck it. Went to a local state college for film, but they had me take all the general electives.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it because I get in very late.
Yeah, that's where I am right now too. Yeah, I get that.
Right. And I just couldn't. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy going to like math, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then English and like reading some
who does
comic book and doing like a full analysis on it like later that night as I'm doing my YouTube stuff. So
yeah,
I kind of was like, I want to see how well I can do in YouTube, and so I'm gonna put college on break and just went full force and got something, I guess.
Right on.
Beforehand, did my answer your question?
Yeah, no, because I was curious how that worked. Where
did it answer your question? Did it answer your guys' questions?
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to know what you meant by that, and I guess that was the answer.
I'm sure part of it is also the fact that YouTube literally forcefully fucked my channel too. So I mean, that's obviously part of it.
No, the reason I brought it up because like because I still upload actively and I still watch a lot. And Brett mentioned that he watches a lot of stuff. So you mentioned like I don't do any of it, and so I was curious how like you keep up with.
I watch an SGDQ run on YouTube,
which is a live stream anyway.
Yeah.
But that's most of the stuff that I used to watch anyway. Was kind of those gaming. Like I don't watch a lot of IRL stuff like skits and stuff like that. It's mostly like gaming stuff, and I feel like a lot of that type of content has moved to Twitch. Like a lot of people that are just focusing on gaming moved to Twitch, and then YouTube just kind of.
I want to know your opinion on that. Do you think gaming as a form of entertainment on YouTube is the same? Has it been decreasing? Increasing?
I'm sure for some people it's only seen.
I feel like I've seen it
meteoric rise for some people because it's still very much there. It's just that now the system pushes who the system pushes, right? So it's like once you reach that threshold, it's kind of like a rich get richer scheme.
Or you ride a hot trend. We were talking about yesterday about Laserbeam, who's fucking absolutely
blown up,
landing, destroying it.
He wouldn't even reply to me on Twitter. That's how famous he is now.
God damn, dude!
Doesn't even reply to a tweet.
From when we talked to him a little bit at Let's Play before all of that stuff.
Probably in that time period since we last talked to him when he was maybe growing, but not.
He was at
not anywhere near, I think, where he
had
is
a
now.
million a year ago.
Yeah.
And he was on the Let's Play panel. He was one of the guys that was on it last RTX.
But he wasn't even invited in the one before that. Like, the Let's Play get together thing.
Yeah, he had a million subs a year ago, and he just hit 3 million just recently. So it's like 2 million in a year, and all of his videos are insane views off of Fortnite and stuff. So you never know.
Fortnite is a game changer.
We were playing Fortnite before it blew up.
Yeah.
I never liked
do
Fortnite.
a damn thing. Well, I liked it more than PUBG when we were playing it before. I was like, oh,
I was the opposite.
Oh, really?
I was all over PUBG. I didn't like
Are you
Fortnite.
bitter?
Am I bitter?
Yeah.
Nah. They
Are
kind of
you still a PUBG supporter?
Nah.
I'm sure if you went all in on that, then like you might yield results. But it's kind of hard if you're like,
yeah.
It's like we dabbled. We dabbled in it, but like if you went all in,
I
then
still
maybe.
can't picture going all into it. Even if someone's like, you could get like 1 million subs by next year. Like I can't picture myself just grinding that like a game like that.
Yeah.
You know,
you have to work
so
on a
long.
micro level and be like ideas for videos.
Sorry to cut
all
you.
in. No.
I did it for Counter-Strike,
Yeah.
right? Where I was just playing the game all the time, doing the case openings, doing like all their Overwatch, spectating bullshit.
But Counter-Strike had like multiple like
Levels,
boom
yeah.
periods of like, you know,
That's true.
up, down, up,
Definitely.
down, up, down. You know, it still goes up and then it'll come back down.
I mean,
Still
I-
goes
But it's
up.
just
I
like, you just
enjoyed
mean
it.
like
It's
it's
just-
the content, right? It's still an onslaught of like, even on Realm when they were like, okay, now only Minecraft. Okay, now only League of Legends. It's like, you just want to kill yourself.
If you're good at like, kind of like some of the guys that are bigger now also switched.
Yeah.
Like they're the GTA 5 guys that switched.
Yeah.
The Overwatch guys that switched. You know, even the Counter-Strike guys that switched over. Like if you're good at that, you'd probably do good. But if you're like, oh, I like the game. When the game starts going down and you're not jumping ship, you're gonna end up like the ex-Minecraft YouTubers that are like working on some like music project or some like film animation studio or whatever, you know, wherever most of them are now. That's just part of the job.
Or you end up joining a group and, you know, making more videos.
Yeah, just sapping the life right out of them.
Yeah?
I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm
Okay.
joking, Alec. There's
Are
no
you?
memeing on this
Are you-
podcast.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot. That's the golden rule.
That's the golden rule.
Well, I think that's we're good, right? We're gonna
Yeah.
put the chickens back and
It's been a wild, probably my favorite. I've had the most fun on this episode. You know, not every day. I'd love some chickens in my backyard, and this is about as good as it gets for me.
I didn't know they scratched their ears with their foot. He used
goats?
his foot like a dog to scratch his ear.
They're basically dogs.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, they're so strange.
Yeah, they're like dogs, but there's not as much awareness as a dog. It seems like.
Just more singular minded. They're not really concerned with your happiness the way that a dog is. They're just like, can I eat it?
All right.
Can I smack my head on it? Well, thank you to our sponsors. Alec, welcome to the podcast family.
Thank you.
As another
Is that-
rite of passage to me, the podcast guest internally, then it's like we always test people out a little bit in videos, and obviously
Yeah.
you're well past the testing phase, but I think the podcast is its own right of,
Makes it
You know,
canon. The podcast
makes it canon,
is
yeah.
The
canon.
established lore now.
and what a great episode to make.
Thank you for your wonderful questions.
Thank you for giving me a job. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Lindsay.
you. Thanks, Lindsay.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, well, we'll see you next week. I gotta find another location, but you never know where we'll end up. I didn't know we'd be here.
Well, next week, probably a week after.
Oh,
that.
2 weeks from now. I'm sorry. You're absolutely
Yeah.
And then we're
right.
gonna turn to once a month and then maybe once a year, and we'll see how that happens.
As long as those sponsor money keep coming in, I'll put us on the space station.
What if I can't talk next time because of my surgery? What if I die?
Well, you're not gonna die.
What if I die?
James is getting his wisdom teeth
Jay
out, so
would.
we
What
might
if
have
I
to have
die?
a guest.
What if I die?
What if you die? What if any of us die?
I'm more likely
Where do you want us to bury you?
here.
Under the maybe under this tree or like in the pin.
No. Griffith Park.
Griffith Park.
Yeah.
Maybe buried in Griffith Park.
Yeah.
So when an earthquake happens, your body shoots out of the
It's just,
ground
it's
and
just,
rolls down a hill.
it's just seen a lot of like bad days recently, so maybe, you know,
Burying a dead body there will help it, like a
Yeah.
sacrifice.
my spirit being there, I'll watch over it.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's truly.
I'll make
beautiful.
sure no fires get near it.
Wow.
Bye. I'll make sure no fires get near. It's a bold move.
The evening of the 28th, I woke up in my house at late in the evening, early morning as a.m., and my house was shaking. And it was shaking. and it kept shaking, and it shaked for over a minute to 2 minutes. It shook constantly. And it was the same white helicopter that I saw on Sunday afternoon that flew over my house when I walked from my part of the house to my garage. The exact same.
Sir, no,
I won't raise
I've
my
got
voice.
Boy Scouts in the audience, and they may be getting scared because of your
That's
behavior.
fine. They have a right to be scared because that's why I'm here tonight.